Today we're going to be taking a look at the best custom fit towing mirrors available for the 2016 Ford F-150. Here we have the Longview custom slip-on towing mirror. Part number is LVT-2300-C. We'll then have our CIPA. This is part number CM11551. This is also a slip-on style. You'll see both of these do have hardware required for use. Then here we've got our K Source Snap Zap. This is part number KS81850. Now the need for towing mirrors comes from typical towing situations. These are going to help to eliminate the need for you to stick your head out your window or try to turn your head around backwards and see where the backside of your trailer is. All of them are going to offer a reasonably large mirror face. This is certainly going to help extend the field of view. The Longview, I think, gives you the most width. It's not too much wider, but slightly wider. The CIPA is going to be right there in the middle. And the K Source is very close to the Longview as far as side-to-side field of view, but this gives us a little bit more top to bottom since it is a taller mirror. Now the finish on our mirrors is going to be slightly different. With the Longview installed, we noticed a significant difference between the color and finish of the factory mirror and the towing mirror itself. The CIPA and the K Source were very, very, very close in color and pattern. So the best looking mirror, the mirror that's going to look most closely to the factory mirror, will definitely be the CIPA or the K Source mirror. Another huge factor when it comes to towing mirrors, or a question that gets asked a lot, is am I going to have wind noise and am I going to have vibration? That's basically going to come down to the fit of the mirror. The Snap and Zap from K Source and the CIPA slip-on both have very, very minimal, if any, movement at all if you were to pull in and out and side to side on it. The Longview, we did notice slightly more movement. It wasn't much, but there was a little bit of in and out movement, which could eventually lead to a little bit of vibration in the mirror. Now, while all three of our mirrors use a ball and socket, essentially just a ball with a pocket around it, to hold them in adjustment, the K Source mirror is the only one that offers an adjustment to that. So over time, as ball and sockets tend to loosen, this one we can tighten right back up. Now in some F-150s, the mirrors are going to have blinkers installed in them, and they will also have puddle lamps installed on them. The CIPA custom towing mirror has a cutout for the blinker and the puddle lamp, as does the K Source here and here. The thing I like slightly more about the K Source is that this has been sealed. You'll see it's got the glass lens on it. That's going to prevent, as we go down the road, anything from getting in our mirror, where it may happen here potentially. One thing to note on the Longview mirrors, there are no provisions for the blinkers. Now all the mirrors are going to come in sets. The K Source mirror has a nice bag that comes with it. This bag is divided in the middle, so we can tuck our mirror one on each side. We can store these away, we can keep them out of the way, and we won't have to worry about them being real dusty or dirty the next time we need to use them. I really like that the K Source comes with that and makes storage easy. Now as far as installation processes go, all of these are going to take you about 15 seconds to put on. They're really straightforward. However, the thing that the K Source has an advantage in this category is this doesn't require any hardware at all to get it installed. On our other mirrors, if we happen to lose our set screws or our hooks or something like that or misplace them, our mirrors are going to be pretty much useless. They're not going to stay on the vehicle as we head down the road. The K Source mirror, we don't have to keep track of any extra hardware. Now, speaking of keeping track of things, if you lose things and if you misplace things, the only mirror that we have here available individually is going to be the one from CIPA. This is available in just the driver's side and just the passenger side. So if you happen to lose one, you can replace just one of them, where the other ones you would be replacing them as a set. Now let's kind of summarize what we've talked about. I know that's a lot of information all at once, but we can run through it pretty quickly. When it comes down to fit, or how secure it's going to be on the vehicle, how little vibration we're going to have, the CIPA and the K Source are just about dead even. However, since the K Source requires no hardware to get that fit, it's definitely going to win that category. Now the next thing we're going to look at is the field of view difference. While it's very, very minor, The Longview has one a little bit wider, the K Source's is a little bit taller, so that's going to be a draw between the Longview and the K Source. The next category we'll get into is going to be the design, or how it's going to look on your vehicle. The finishes on the CIPA and the K Source are much closer, so I'd go down to those two. Then after that, the design characteristics of the K Source, the way it fits, the adjustability it has on the bottom, the sealed blinker cover here, are all going to make that one just a little bit better designed, in my opinion, than the others. Now, as far as ease of installation goes, we've talked about it. They're all really easy. It's not going to take you very long to do it, but since the K Source fits better, holds on the vehicle better, and doesn't require any of the hardware that we might lose, it's definitely going to have the easier of the installations. For me, and what my recommendation would be, or what I would buy for my F-150, definitely the K Source Snap Zap. It's got a lot of really nice things going for it. It's got a good fit on our vehicle, and when we don't need them, we've got a storage case to put them in. And that's going to complete our look at the best custom fit towing mirrors available for the Ford F-150. We hope you find this information helpful in selecting your new mirror. Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.